I'm Ben Gromyko from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. And this is a free online coaching session for new home inspectors. We just get together online and have conversations that you can't get anywhere else. You can go online to the InterNACHI forum, you can go on Facebook and Instagram, but here we get to talk to one another. Well, kind of. If you are attending the live session, you can use a chat feature and a QA feature on your side and just ask questions. I like the QA feature because other attendees can upvote the good ones. And I'll try to get to all other questions and also open it up to other people if they want to give advice as well. Just think of us as in one big room having coffee. I've got my coffee cup and we're just going to coach each other along and answer your questions. So please post your questions. You're here for a reason. And you probably have some questions in mind. And let's see if we can get those questions answered. Okay, so open conversation and just a couple of logistics. You should be able to see me. I can't see you. You should be able to hear me. I can't hear you. And if you have any technical problems, just log back in. There's a few URLs, links, resources that I want to share with you. And here they are. It's nachi.org/webinars, and we're going to have some questions. We're going to go to nachi.org/simple, maybe take a screenshot, or this is going to be video recorded, and if you register for a webinar, you get the video recording. nachi.org/everything, nachi.org/website, and we're going to do a website critique if you'd like. I love doing website critiques. I'm into websites recently, design and SEO and Google reviews and things like that. And I'm trying to help InterNACHI inspectors get online with affordable websites. So we'll talk about that as well. nachi.org/webinars, it kind of looks like this. So if you go there now, nachi.org/webinars, here's all of our webinars. We're in this coaching session right now. Oh, let me turn on my funky, there we go. We're in this coaching session right now where we just talk about running a successful home inspection business, marketing, things like that. But there are upcoming webinars like roof, gutter, and drainage webinar with Mark. There's New York State approved free online classes. You get CE, state approved CE on how to perform a deck inspection. That's coming up. There's foam insulation, roof covering. I'm doing a home inspection training class on December 16th. You can watch the video recordings like Josh. He did moisture intrusion and mold. There's Inspector AJ. He did electrical systems. There's a builder warranty inspection presentation by Randy, and it goes on and on. That's at nachi.org/webinars. Now, our coaching session for the next hour or so depends on how much you want, right? I'm here to help, and I like to get through all of your questions and give you some advice. So just post them right now on your side in this live webinar. Feel free to post your questions. And then while you're posting your questions, let's take a look at nachi.org/simple, nachi.org/simple. And let's go there now. I want to show you a playlist that I created, and it's called Inspection Business and Marketing Made Simple at nachi.org/simple. And it's a playlist of short videos, like 1, 2, 3 minute videos. And it goes through everything that you need to know about running a successful home inspection business. And it's kind of like, if I can get on Netflix, it'd be my favorite show on Netflix. So dedicate probably a half an hour. It's a short playlist and watch these videos. And it doesn't matter if you are a new inspector or a veteran inspector who's been doing this for a decade or two. It's always good to go over your business strategies, the decisions that you make, your profitability, to review once again how to market yourself and different resources on doing that. And also taking advantage of InterNACHI resources. See, InterNACHI does two really good things. We've been doing it for about 30 years now. We help our members make money. And we also help our members save money. We help our members make money by giving them the resources they need in order to run a successful home inspection business, or become certified, trained, certified, knowledgeable, competent in their profession, and they can work anywhere they want. They can work for themselves or for another company and earn a great living. We also, because of our size, help our inspectors by negotiating with vendors to keep the prices down. So if you need home inspection tools and equipment, we have negotiated with inspectoroutlet.com to provide discounts to InterNACHI members only. If you need an inspection website, we have negotiated with inspectorwebsitebuilder.com for the lowest possible price for a really good home inspection website. If you need marketing, we have an InterNACHI marketing team, and they do all of their work for free. All you do is pay for printing if you're going to order something. You don't have to order anything. Like if you order a box of business cards, they'll do all of the design work for you. They'll design or redesign a business logo for you, put that logo on the business card, design the business card so it looks professional. If you're going to go out and market your home inspection business to the real estate community, man, a real estate agent can see a piece of crap marketing from 20 feet away. They're really good at that. They've got that eye. What makes a piece of marketing for a real estate agent very good? Yeah, it won't work if you do it yourself or you ask your cousin to do it because they got a degree in design, or if you download something from the internet trying to save money. InterNACHI's member marketing team, all of their design work is free. All you do is place an order for something. And I recommend the box of business cards. Same thing with the Inspector Website Builder, inspectorwebsitebuilder.com. I think it's less than $300. You can get a beautiful, customized home inspector website designed with your logo, right? Your colors, your branding, your services, your pictures, your videos, online scheduling, and they SEO the whole thing up and get you Google ranked. They also help you with Google reviews. That's really important. Google reviews is starting to become more important than SEO, because SEO, I know what it is. SEO is just, there's a lot of stuff in SEO. It takes a long time to search engine optimize a website. But once it's done, basically it doesn't change unless the website content is always changing. So it's all about Google reviews. And we can talk about that. Google reviews is in this video playlist. How to get a website, how to get clients, how to do a great inspection so that you get 5-star reviews, and how you get those Google reviews on your website so that everyone can see. You know, nowadays, people will make a purchase decision based upon a total stranger's recommendation. They won't even pay attention to their family members' recommendation or friends' recommendation. Total stranger. That's how important Google reviews are. And so you have to focus on that. Heck, I don't even go to a restaurant. I asked my wife for a date tonight. Thank goodness she said yes. We're going to a sushi place. I visited the restaurant's website first. I wanted to see the Google reviews. I wanted to see what everyone was saying about that restaurant. Same thing for you. People will want to know what other people are saying about you. And we have all those resources for you, right? So if you're a member of InterNACHI, thanks for being a member. If you're not a member of InterNACHI and you're interested in joining, contact me, ben@internachi.org. So go through this playlist, dedicate an hour tonight and watch all of the videos. I think there's a dozen or so. They're very good. nachi.org/everything. I could take you in there. Let's go to nachi.org/everything and see what's there, okay? But before we get here, the 15 steps to become a successful home inspector, I'm going to take a look to my side here and let's see the question. After completing the 120-hour course, someone asks, we can do the exam, and when we pass, then we apply for a license. I'm going to assume you're from Florida. And what happens if we cancel our subscription for InterNACHI? I'm kind of confused on that, right? So InterNACHI is, you can join for a year after year, or month after month. You can cancel at any time to be a member. And while you're a member, you can take courses. You can take training courses. And I think Olgs is asking about Florida pre-licensing course or any course. So you join it as an InterNACHI member, you have access to all the training courses provided by the only tuition-free home inspector college, accredited by the U.S. Department of Education. Take that college course, and then you can leave InterNACHI. You got your education. In most states that regulate home inspectors, you're required to take a certain number of hours of education. Join InterNACHI, fulfill that education requirement required by the state, go. But I don't recommend that, right? I recommend you stay in the family. Why? Just because of the reasons that I told you. There are an enormous amount of benefits to being a member of InterNACHI. Once you join InterNACHI, you have access to a whole world of resources and opportunities. For example, in Florida, you need insurance to become a licensed home inspector. Well, InterNACHI has an insurance company partner, and they give extreme discounts because you're an InterNACHI member, right? So that's one of the reasons to be a member of InterNACHI. What you want to do is this. I'll type it for you. Visit your state-specific page. So nachi.org/ and then you type in your state, or you type in your province, right? So for you, Olgs, you type in Florida, and you go there, nachi.org/Florida. If you're in California, nachi.org/California. If you're in Massachusetts, MASSA, or whatever, right? So go to that page and you'll see all the resources you have through InterNACHI as a member, and then decide whether you want to leave or not. And if you want to leave, no hard feelings. Just make sure you take advantage of all of the benefits and resources we have while you're a member. nachi.org/everything. Oh, we're going to get that. Okay, Marianne, where do you check? Oh, right. Marianne asks, where do you check what you need to do from the state requirement classes? I'm not sure, but I think we just gave the answer. So state-specific information is at nachi.org/ and then you enter your state, right? So if it's Texas, nachi.org/Texas, okay? Or any other state. New York, 2 words, will be 1 word. nachi.org/New York, 1 word, okay? Go there for state-specific information. Good question, Marianne. Mickey asks, how long does it take an average new inspector to build a small client group? I would say as fast as you can offer free home inspections and perform them. So get trained and certified by InterNACHI. Go to the nachi.org/everything page and do the first 5 steps. We'll go over that. You get to the point where you can actually do an inspection in 5 steps. And then perform an inspection for a friend for free, right? So there's no legal obligations. For free, have them sign a contract or something. And then have that person leave a Google review, right? Start to build a client base. After that, do your next neighbor, and then do a colleague, a coworker, a co-student, a peer, join a chapter. Ask everyone in the chapter who are inspectors if you could inspect their home, and maybe they'll coach you along. Do it for free. Build a client base. You get 10, 20 Google reviews, all 5 stars. That's amazing. And at the same time, you're training yourself on how to perform an inspection without taking any risk. Well, how do you make money? Well, you have to invest that. You have to go through the school of hard knocks. And that's what I did. That's what a lot of inspectors do. We first get that training in order to be so knowledgeable and experienced that you can stand with anybody and feel confident. You can stand next to a certified master inspector and feel like you have the same training and experience and you're ready to go. You can tackle on any home inspection. You can handle any client, and then you start charging because now you can be a competitor. You have to get that training. It's like this. It's like a training experience is almost vertical for a home inspector. Everything is available to you. There's no excuse. It's all online and free. And then everything is available for you to take the next step, which is performing actual inspections. Before you offer to do a free home inspection for a friend or a neighbor in exchange for a Google review, I would inspect your own home 10 times. Like tonight. What are you doing tonight? What is it? Thursday night? There's Thursday night football. I'm going for a date, taking my wife to sushi, and then we're going to watch football tonight. Instead of watching football, if I were you, I'd still do that date and then inspect my bathroom. I know you got a bathroom. I don't care where you live. You got a bathroom somewhere, an apartment, condo, townhouse, RV, house, duplex. Inspect the bathroom with a checklist or software and see how fast you can do it without blowing through it, without skipping anything. See how efficient you are in inspecting and reporting and communicating your observations in a written way. Yeah. It should be about 5 minutes. If you're in a bathroom, if you're stuck in a bathroom for an hour, something's wrong, right? For any reason. I don't care if you're doing a home inspection or not. So practice makes perfect. Training is required. Get training. You can do it yourself. So how long does it take a new inspector to build a small client group? I would probably be ready to roll with 30 Google reviews in 2 months. I'd have a website. I'd have 30 inspections under my belt, and I'd have 30 Google reviews on my website in 2 months. 2 months' time. I would just have to do it. Maybe you're part-time because you have a full-time job now or a part-time job now. So you'll be dabbling in both things. Maybe it's evening work or weekend work. Just tell whoever is expecting you to be there. Maybe you won't be there for a while until this is done, until you build your business so you can make a great living. But InterNACHI has those resources for you and guidance. That's a great question. Mickey, awesome question. I can go on and on forever answering that question. Philip, hey Ben, all my classes are done. What do I do next? Yeah, nachi.org/everything. I would follow that and watch nachi.org/simple. If you're new, if you're brand new, I don't know how I can emphasize this more, but you no longer have any favorite shows. I don't watch TV. I watch like a Netflix movie or something, right? And I'll watch a football game. That's about it. Because my work is enjoyable. I just love helping inspectors be their best. You should enjoy inspecting and learning about homes. You should have code books. You should have InterNACHI's college textbooks. You should be flipping through articles. You should be reading the InterNACHI newsletter. You should be watching nachi.org/simple. You should be going through the steps of nachi.org/everything. You should be working on your tool bag. Here's my tool bag. Can't get it just right. I keep working on it, and I'm not sure if I like this infrared. Oh, here. Can you see? Oh, wait, there. Like this infrared camera, because it's like this. I've always been a fan of the FLIR C2, but this infrared camera, if I put it like this in this pocket, it took me a while to figure out this tool bag in his pocket. This is perfect. Watch. And then put it right back in. That took me 3 tool bags to figure that one out. And I just like that. Funny. tool bag. That's what I do. I try to figure out how my tools work better in my tool bag, right? So what you do next, well, there's a lot. There's a lot to do next, because learning how to do a home inspection is pretty straightforward. What's really difficult is learning how to run a successful home inspection business. And it takes some time, but you have all the resources available to you. So that's what you should do next. Join InterNACHI, get certified by InterNACHI, and start working on those steps. And that's at nachi.org/everything. I would do the first 5 steps. When you're done with the first 5 steps, come to me again, and we'll talk about the next steps. But I think you'll be running by then. Are your CE classes fairly new? No, we've been around for 30 years with state-approved CE. I registered for the debt class. I don't see any others. If this is the rate of CE, how many people won't get them in within 2 years? I'm not sure, Jeffrey. So InterNACHI, you can go to internachi.edu. That's our college. And all of the courses provided through InterNACHI in the trade organization is provided by that college. So they're college courses, actually. You can transfer the courses to another college. I'm not sure if they'll accept them. They're about home inspections, right? But we're a college, and we have 120 courses, something like that. And they're all free and online to InterNACHI members and available immediately. You can take any at any time. You can go in and out. You can stop and start. You can take a course. 2 years later, keep going. Jump right back in. It'll remember who you are and where you left off. And you can take several courses at the same time and get CE approved credit. I think if not all of our courses are approved by all of the states, most of them are. And before you start a course, you can see it lists in the course description all of the states that approve that course for not only CE, but pre-licensing. So there you go. If you have trouble finding education, just go to any nachi.org page. Let's go there now, a nachi.org page. Get my things out of the way. There we go. And nachi.org, right? And go to let me get this out of the way, and go to get started. And you can go to the licensing or certification if you're in an area that licenses or requires licensing and certificate, or you can go to our training and education. We have thousands of hours of free online. Most of them are CE approved courses. Good question. Let's see, Jeffrey. Anthony, does InterNACHI have resources to assist inspectors with determining competitive marketing prices in their services in a particular area? John, yes. So what I want you to do is do this. Go to any nachi.org page, go to get started, scroll down to training and education. You're going to find our home inspection business course. It's the only course for home inspectors that's related just for business. So in the search field on that education page, type in business. And what pops up is the home inspection business course, right? And you click the Start Now button and you get into the course. And go to chapter 11. Chapter 11. The most important thing in business, one of the most important things, you're not going to be in business very long if you don't calculate a profitable inspection fee. And so in this chapter, we have Inspector Mary and Inspector John, and they're trying to figure out what to charge. And it's all about math. And this is a very great chapter of this. It's probably the best chapter. Out of all the chapters, I would just take this chapter of the course. And that's the beauty of having online education at a college, right? You can just go in and take a chapter, information, and get out. You don't have to complete the course. There's no penalty. It's learn at your own pace. It's available all the time. It's called e-learning. And so go through chapter 11 of the home inspection business course, and you'll see that it's all about math. It's also about like the number of hours you plan to dedicate towards working. So if you wanted to work 5 days a week, you have to figure that, or 6 days a week, or 6.5, maybe on Sunday morning. Maybe it's only 4 days a week. At the height, when I was a home inspector for a dozen years running a business, We were at 4 days a week, making even more money than we did working 6 days a week because we were able to price appropriately based upon math, and then also a little evaluation of the competition in the market. See where you are. See if you're high, really high, or very low. You don't want to be very low. In relation to pricing, the best advice that I can give, if you want to make a ton of cash, if you want to make a ton of cash in this business, it comes down to value. You want to overwhelm your clients with value. If the perceived value, the general rule in business is, if the perceived value is much greater than the cost, then it's a good decision. It's a good purchase decision. If the perceived value, not the actual value, if the perceived value is much greater than the cost, if I perceive that the restaurant I'm going to tonight serves a spider roll that looks so overwhelmingly delicious and valuable to me, I'm willing to pay even more money because the value to me of that thing I'm getting, service or product, is much greater than the cost. So it could be a $10 plate, or it can be a $20 plate. It could be twice as much. And if I find that the value is worth it, I'm going to pay for it. So in the home inspection business, what you want to do is think about this. If you're new, think about the answer to the question, why should I hire you instead of Jeffrey? Why should I hire Anthony instead of Jeffrey, or Michael, or Marianne, or Olgs, or Mickey? Why should I hire you? You're all, how many of you are? There's 33 of us in class right now in a session. What makes you different from all the rest, the other 32 people? It's like a mental exercise. But in reality, that's what people do. And nowadays online, you may make that purchase, somebody may make a purchase decision. Somebody may consider you worth it, $500. This is worth hiring you for $500 if you're going to give me this information. And sometimes it closes the deal when you have Google reviews, when you have other people speaking well of you, that the price was worth it, that the value that other people got by hiring you was worth the cost. If you can get to that point, you've won your market. You're number one. You just have to figure that out. So if you're in a regulated state and you're required to get a license, big deal. No one cares that you have a license. No one. That's the lowest minimum bar, legal requirement to do what you're supposed to be doing for a living, to hold a license. Anybody can get a license. That doesn't mean you're going to be successful. Anybody can get trained and certified. Anybody can be really knowledgeable about doing home inspections. That doesn't mean you're going to be successful, right? So if you're holding a license, you have something equivalent to everybody else who holds a license. So what makes you different from all the rest? And that's all about marketing. Once you become trained, certified, licensed, now it's a race to marketing. And in marketing, you always want to think about differentiating yourself from all the rest. Don't say anything that your competition can say. Like, we're thorough. We write reports. We take pictures, right? Everybody does all that stuff. Do something special. Like, I use infrared on every inspection because I can see things that other inspectors can't. And put that stuff on my business card, on my flyer, on my website. I give every client a home maintenance book so they can maintain their home after I inspect it, because we're going to be neighbors and I want the value of the neighborhood to stay up. maintain that thing and hire me to help you maintain it. I'll come by every year and check it out for you. If there's a weather event in my neighborhood, I'll come by, make sure your roof is in good shape. Marketing is so much fun. NACHI.org/simple is a good starting point if you need to make marketing and business decisions simple for you. That's why I made this page, those videos. Start there and get some ideas and start to work. Get out a pen, paper, start writing down as you watch these videos, writing down ideas or tasks to do. To-do lists are fantastic. Get a big legal sheet of paper, pencil, old school, and start writing things down you need to do, and then scratch them off when you do them. See, I just go off on a tangent and I can't remember where I was or what was the question? Let's see. See, fairly new. Does InterNACHI have resources? Yep, chapter 11. What's your take on pool inspections? Fantastic way to get more money per inspection. I know they are definition visual only, but what about slow liner leaks and supply return? Man, we have a fantastic resource for you. Go to NACHI.org anywhere, go to Get Started, go to our education page, Training and Education, and just search for pool, P-O-O-L. And there's a how to inspect pools and spas course and how to inspect swimming pools video course. I like the video course more. And it's a really good video course. So this is Certified Master Inspector Dennis Bonner in Florida. And he inspects a couple pools with some friends. And these guys are experts on doing pool inspections. And why would you do pool inspections? Because it's a great way to increase gross revenue. It's that ancillary inspection, additional inspection that you bundle to your core service, your home inspection. There's only a few ways to make more money in this business. And one of them is to increase gross revenue by offering additional services at the same time. So yeah, we have resources for you to do that. I love that. I love ancillary inspections and pool inspections. And it's still a visual inspection, you'll see. Clarification, is that service, NACHI, a critique of my webpage? How much does it cost? Clarification on the critique. Is that a service? Oh, no, we're going to do I just wanted someone to yell out their website URL, and I was going to critique it. That's all I wanted to do. Sorry, Michael. Timothy, what is your recommendation for inspecting software? Although, if you go to NACHI.org/webinar, NACHI.org/website, these folks can help you with your website. They'll take a look at what you've got, and you tell them what you like on your existing website and what you don't like, and get a new customized website. And that's at NACHI.org/website, NACHI.org/website right there. But I thought we would do a little critique on someone's website. What is your recommendation for inspection software for a beginning inspector business? Yeah, so let's go to NACHI.org/everything. This is a good time to go there. And software is step 3. So NACHI.org/everything, scroll down to step 3, click the link to get to step 3, and we're going to talk about purchasing inspection tools and software. So we've got a link to Inspector Outlet that provides all the a bunch of tools that you need at a discounted price because you're an InterNACHI member. And we've got checklists. We have a free checklist you can download as a PDF or a Word document and practice with it. We have a fetch report system where you can upload your reports to the cloud and your clients can download them. And all this is free. And we have inspection report writing software discounts. So if you click that button, you get to some softwares that I like, because these vendors provide discounts to InterNACHI members. And on my phone, I have Spectora. Let me show you Spectora. Well, I don't have to show you, but it's on my phone, right? There it is. And my template, my report template is in the Spectora template community if you wanted to download it and use it. I don't know how many words there are and sentences, and it's structured well for me, but I'm not sure if you enjoy it. But that's the kind of software I like that runs on a mobile device. So that tonight, remember, you're going to inspect your bathroom. You go to the bathroom section and you inspect the bathroom. You make your comments on your software, take a picture or two, and see how fast you can put all that together. Should be a few minutes only. You know, you just flush the toilet, maybe use the side of your leg to see if it wobbles on the floor. Look for leaks, maybe infrared camera, moisture meter. You're running water, hot and cold at the sink. You're underneath the cabinet. You're touching the drain, the trap, the valves, the water lines, the underside of the sink. You're pulling on the countertop, moving the cabinet. Go to the GFCI, you test the GFCI, you reset it. Maybe it's reset there or somewhere else. You go to the tub, hot and cold water, drain, interior, pounding on the tiles, looking at the seal, bottom corner, there's wood rot where the tub and the floor meet. Pull, divert, shower, functional flow, sinks are running, hot and cold, flush the toilet once more, second time, shower flow, touch the fixture itself, it shouldn't be loose, fan, look for defects, look for like a receptacle within reach of the tub or something stupid like that. Fan, ceiling, walls, door, lock, done. Yep. You got to practice on performing an inspection. You do that every day. After 10 years, you'll get really good in inspecting a bathroom. You'll go into a restaurant and just inspect the bathroom. That's how, I was going to say fun it is, but sometimes, you know, I can't go into a restaurant without looking up. I'll look around, see if there's any plumbing leaks. It's fun. What is your recommendation? Oh, so yeah. So go to everything and click step 3 and go click the link for discounted software. Timothy, where do pool screen enclosures fall, under pool or the home inspection? According to the standards of practice, pool and anything else is excluded from the home inspection. But I would exceed the standards of practice for all of my clients in a uniform way and offer to include a pool inspection while I'm there. Those 3 words are really powerful for a home inspector. While I'm here, you want me to inspect the pool? You know, this enclosure, you know, it should be safe and sound or whatever. I can take a look if you want. It's an additional $50. I don't mean to sell you anything. It's just that I see, you know, you didn't order it at the time, you know, so maybe you want me to say, while I'm here, let me inspect your home for mold. So this is a flyer from the InterNACHI marketing team, and you can customize it. We just make the standard one. Why would you hire me to do a mold inspection? Because mold damages what it grows on. And the longer it grows, the more damage it can cause. See, this helps a home inspector communicate your valuable services without sounding like a salesman. You just give this over and you say the words, well, while I'm here. So if you're down in the basement or crawl space or lowest floor, or you see some, maybe it smells musty or something, some kind of water intrusion or something, you can always say, while I'm here, I was hired to perform a home inspection, but while I'm here, you may want me to perform a mold inspection. So I can take a look around, and here, I'll give you this to look over and consider, and that's in my tool bag. I love ancillary inspections. Marianne, gave me your URL. All right, Marianne, I'm finding it difficult to break into the different real estate agencies. I hate to assume anything, but I feel that they have their go-to people. Oh, they certainly do. And won't take a chance on losing a sale because a new inspector is working for the client instead of the agent who wants a sale no matter what. Yes, I'm staying there are unethical people in sales. Oh, heck yeah. It's a tough question, but let me start you off with this URL, this link, nachi.org/presentations, nachi.org/presentations. And there's some free real estate presentation resources. So there's a video there of a fella I like to watch. He's talking about how he performed, how he secured 30 real estate agents per inspector in his multi-inspector company. Because that's what you need. You need, about 30 agents per inspector. And that'll get you through the month, right? On a decent level. Well, there are presentations here that you can customize. So if you wanted to do a presentation in an office to introduce yourself, one of the best things you could do is not talk about yourself, right? Talk about anything other than that. Of course, you want to blab on about how great you are. Of course, don't. No one cares. What they want to know is something no one's said yet. Get them interested in something. If you got a joke, that's great. Or if you want to talk about AFCIs, deck safety, landscaping, lighting, solar energy, move-in certified, 10 common home defects, basic electrical safety things. These are kind of interesting things and are only a couple minutes long, and you can customize them. Customize them by changing the first slide of the presentation deck to your logo that you get from InterNACHI's marketing team for free, right? And change the last one to your website address, which you get from nachi.org/website. And do a presentation like that and feed people too. I used to serve fresh peach pastries from the local bakery with plates, forks, knives, napkins, things like that. And I did a little presentation. I also delivered fresh peaches when they were in season in wooden baskets with cards, rack cards in them. Marketing. I did a lot of marketing that way, face-to-face stuff, but that wasn't all, right? I didn't really pass out candy. I did more like face-to-face things, buying people coffee, meeting people, coming to their offices, showing love to the small real estate offices where no one would show up with anything, right? Meeting people online, engaging in conversations, not selling anything, but just communicating maybe on LinkedIn, commenting, giving praises, congratulations on sales of homes, and maybe giving advice about the market or sharing some valuable information about the current market or what's going on in the news that you know of that you can share with real estate agents or other professionals, following other real estate agents, liking them, commenting on them. Whatever you say and do, you got to do two things. Keep two things in mind whenever you're communicating, either face-to-face or from a distance virtually in a virtual world. Keep two things in mind. Show your passion for inspecting. I mean, you love inspecting homes and buildings, and add value. Give some people some valuable information that they can take home and apply in their lives. You don't have to scare anybody. You don't have to be boring either, but give them something to chew on. So that's pretty good advice about breaking into a market. Another one is there's millions of real estate agents. Most of them, 95% of them, don't sell a home, but they're real estate agents. I bet there's one in your neighborhood and you don't even know because you haven't knocked on the neighbor's doors and introduced yourself. You need to introduce yourself to everyone in an eighth of a mile radius from your office or home. You have to tell all of your neighbors who you are, and you'll probably bump into a real estate agent. They'll tell you. They'll tell you immediately. When you say, I do home inspections, they'll be like, oh, I'm a real estate agent. And there you go. Now you have a real estate agent. The crazy thing is, like, if I had to do it all over again, probably the first few years of my business was slow because I didn't have this idea. I'd find some way to hire that real estate agent as a growth agent. You hire the real estate agent who doesn't have any jobs. They're not homes. They're not selling anything. They're at home. They have the license. It's hung somewhere in an office. But they're not really doing anything. Hire them because they probably have a gift of gab and they have a credential to walk into places in the office that you don't and talk to people and start conversations that you can't. And might as well take advantage of that, right? You've got someone on the inside. Pay them hourly. Pay them per something, per metric that you want. Maybe for the first 30 days, you just want a certain number of phone calls, emails, and letters written, handwritten letters, right? Or whatever you want to do with this growth agent, and have them do it and see where they are at the end of the month. So you can control your expenses and see a return on your investment by hiring a real estate agent to be your growth agent of your home inspection company. Man, if I had to do all over again, I'd do that. It's a pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. How do you find a real estate agent? You got to knock on a door, or just go to realtor.com or Zillow or some other. Those are two really good ones. And you can find a real estate agent that lives right next to you. You can type in a zip code. There's filters and things like that. You can find the really top performing real estate agents in your area. You don't want to reach that high. You can find all of the low performing real estate agents in their area. You can filter them by the number of houses that they've sold or houses that they have currently listed. So when a lot of zeros, you can probably call that person up. They're probably interested in making some money. It'd be kind of fun to work for a home inspection company. You want that person to contact the mid to mid-upper agents. They're performing, they're probably making a living, but they're not at the top 1%. You do that later when you get all your things together, right? So I would do that. That's one thing to break into the real estate. And also, like, if you're going to do it yourself, like, you can walk in and say something like, you're walking to a real estate agent and you're talking to them, and you say something like, I know you have your favorite home inspection company, but I was wondering if you knew of a colleague who's a real estate agent who is looking for an inspector that works on Sunday mornings. Or if you know if a real estate agent, one of your colleagues, who offers, who has a home inspector that doesn't offer the buyback guarantee with every inspection, because I'm offering the buyback guarantee. So I'm looking for agents that aren't really, happy with their current home inspection. Now you're talking about this third party, fake, imaginary real estate agent, but the real estate agent that you're talking to is considering what you're saying. And maybe they're the one who has a problem with their favorite home inspection company. Real estate agents will jump ship if the deal is good. Or if you think about what we just talked about earlier, if the value is overwhelming, if the perceived value of having you as their favorite home inspection company is worth the cost, whatever that cost is. It's not money, but what is it? They'll make that decision and make you their favorite company. So you want to be ready to overwhelm somebody, your neighbor, your friend, your potential client, your real estate agent, with overwhelming value, overwhelming reasons why you should be hired instead of anyone else. It should be clear to anyone that looks at your inspection report that I've got to hire this person. Anyone that lands on your website should be just overwhelmed with reason after reason to hire you. It should feel like a boxing match, jab after jab, punch after punch, getting hit in the face. The person who lands on your website should be hit in the face with reason after reason of unique propositions, unique value propositions that say why you should be hired instead of anybody else. Don't put anything else on your website. We no longer tell people why to get a home inspection. That was 20 years ago. People really don't care about us. You can write whatever you want. No one's going to read about your experience, or you could be very different, a person with all these credentials or something. No one cares. No one cares about us. But it's nice to have, I guess, on your website if someone takes a look. What people really need from you is a solution to their problem. Their immediate problem is that they're about to buy a really expensive home, and they just want to know if everything's okay, right? And they want it in the most affordable way, quickly, from someone that apparently a lot of other people trust. So in that sentence there, I went over about a half a dozen concepts that are in that video presentation at nachi.org/simple. And trust is amazing. Trust is where you want to be. Trust sells. Trust is what you need to gain when you're a new inspector, because you don't have any. No one trusts you. You can yell from the top of the roof about how fantastic you are. No one gives a hoot. It's about other people saying you are worth it. And we'll take you there. We can get you to that point in any market. I feel confident we can help you. InterNACHI has those resources to help you. Marianne, what are you asking them to do exactly in the emails or phone calls? I'm not sure. What am I asking them? Who? So I probably talked about something earlier. Sorry, Marianne. I should look down faster. How long do you take your certificate? How long is it to get your certification or license? Well, Diana, for CPI certification, it may take you a while if you're brand new. So go to anynachi.org. Oh, no. Go to, here's the URL. Go to nachi.org/everything. Let's go there. And it's step 2. Step 1 is join InterNACHI. We talked about the many reasons why. Step 2 is get trained, certified, licensed, and experienced. And to get certified as a home inspector through InterNACHI, it's that link right there. Become a certified home inspector and attain the certified professional inspector CPI credential and certificate. There's 6 steps to becoming certified. You could watch the video about the 6 steps, and here they are. You have to pass the exam. You have to be a member of InterNACHI. You have to take the Code of Ethics course, the Standards of Practice course. You have to submit 4 mock or pretend simulated inspection reports. We have to see that you can write a report, and then you sign an agreement. Step 1 through 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can do them, you're a certified home inspector through InterNACHI. This is difficult to do. It looks, oh, this is easy. It's actually difficult to do. A lot of people can't do it immediately. It takes them a while. So do that. It could take you 2 hours if you are knowledgeable and experienced. It could take you probably a couple of weeks, maybe longer. So really do those 6 steps. Go to nachi.org/everything, nachi.org/everything, and go to step 2 to get trained certified. Okay. Good question. How long does it take? Brianna, do you have the pre-written contract for the free home inspections? You could talk to your local business attorney. You should have one eventually, if not immediately in the beginning, or you could just do something as a favor, courtesy, a gift. Once you sign something and you kind of bound by the terms of that agreement. So it's up to you. I probably would just do it for free as a handshake, and nobody can complain, right? No one has a contract with me to do this kind of funny thing that I'm doing, where I'm training myself on doing an inspection on your home in exchange for a Google review. We don't have to write that out. It's just like a handshake. And as long as they know what I'm doing, like I'm not really doing an inspection, right? I'll write your report. I'll tell you if I find something wrong that you don't know about, I'll tell you. But like, I really just want experience, training, I'm practicing, and I'm taking pictures. I'm gonna put those pictures on social media. I'm doing little videos on your roof, and it's really just using your house, right? But if I find something, I'm going to tell you. So that's the value of that. Like a lot of homeowners have no idea how their home works, and you can tell them things like, "Man, your filter is," and I found did you know that it was, yeah, you got to, and up there was oh yeah, maybe later on you can, you can give them advice about their home. So that's why you do that for free. So I would just do it without a contract, but I'm not your attorney. Is there a list of anyone over here? Is there a list on InterNACHI's website on what to carry in your tool bag for every inspection? Yeah. Where was that? Here it is. It's step 3, nachi.org/everything. Step 3. Here's where you purchase tools, and you want a list of things. Well, here's the short list. Like here's the text, right? In the beginning, every inspector needs a flashlight. You need a flashlight, a GFCI tester, and a voltage tester. You can make a lot of money with those 3 things. You can't make any money without any of them. All 3 are needed to do a home inspection. Later, you can purchase gloves, indoor-only shoes, a half-mask respirator, knee pads, an infrared camera, a moisture meter, those 2 go together, gas leak detector, carbon monoxide detector, a safe ladder, a step ladder, mold swabs, a drone, a crawl space robot, etc. So that's a pretty good list. I've had all those. I've made a lot of money with all those tools, but you need these first 3: flashlight, GFCI tester, and a voltage tester for sure. Okay. Good question. Let's see, what other questions do we have? I love these questions and conversation. Is there an internet, Brianna? Are there contracts in the internet you can download for free? Some are state specific, yes. Oh boy, if I can remember the URL. I know. Oh, here, wait. Okay, so nachi.org/everything, step 4, there's a link to your free online signable inspection agreement. You get to our free online signable inspection agreement system. And there's the online system link. You can go to your agreement system where it's online. You type in some information about your client, the price, the property address, the services. You send that to your client, they sign it, and you send it back, and you sign it, and you get paid, yada, yada. And then there's state-specific agreements as well. So back to nachi.org/everything. Step 4, scroll down, click the link to the agreement system. You get to that next page, and there'll be the agreement system and the state-specific agreements. Good question, Lane. And Lane is telling Mark some advice. Mary says, it's taken me a year to do all the classes and certificates as a newbie. Well, just make sure you're doing nachi.org/everything. I just keep going back to that page because it's the simplest thing I can explain. nachi.org/everything, and do the first 2 steps, 1, 2, right? You get certified by InterNACHI in a couple hours. You saw what it took. There's these 6 things you got to do. Take the online exam. Well, you join InterNACHI. Anybody can take the online inspector exam. Confidential results. You can take it over and over again. It's free and open to everyone. It's open to the public. Join InterNACHI, take the Code of Ethics course, take the Standards of Practice course, submit 4 mock inspection reports, and then you're certified. Okay. Mary says, I have to say, I'm loving every minute of it. Me too. Ron, I emailed you the 4 mock inspection reports, said a few places need to be done, and then all can be done at the same place. Still slightly confused on this. Okay, so don't email me any reports. It's all AI, artificial intelligence, right? So don't email me PDFs. I can't do 30,000 PDFs in one day. So you go to the steps to do the mock inspection report. There's the big button there to do the checklist. This is the free software that you use to inspect You can inspect your own home or someone's home 4 times, submit 4 reports using our logic, AI. You don't have to email anything or download anything to me, okay? And here, perform 4 mock or simulated home inspections. A mock inspection is performed for no fee, but according to the InterNACHI standards of practice. Each of the 4 inspections could be performed on your own home, apartment, a friend's home, another inspector's home, etc. Mock reports must be completed using the checklist. So click that button. We don't accept reports completing third-party report writing software. We're an accreditation institution. We're an accredited college, accredited by National Accrediting Agency of the U.S. Department of Education. And we can't use someone else's report software, and you just can't send us PDFs of reports that you may not have done or something like that. You have to use our software, and it's all free. And for an experienced inspector, it takes less than an hour to write a report. It may take you longer to do the inspection, but it's less than an hour to write the report. Okay, good questions. Mary Jones, I did all that, but for my license, I have to do all the, oh, right. If you're in a regulated state and the state requires you to take education, join InterNACHI, take the education that's approved by the state, and then you're done. And you didn't have to pay for that. Because InterNACHI's courses, if it's approved as pre-licensing by your state, it's free and online. I emailed you this question. Okay, Ron emailed me a question. I'll take a look. Any other questions? Were you finding it difficult to break into? Yep. What are you asking them to do exactly? Oh, growth agent. Yep. What do you do if you break something through normal operation? Oh, I see. Marianne says, what are you asking them to do exactly in the emails or phone calls? Introduce your business. So you get your real estate agent to call other real estate agents and introduce your business. They'll know what to say, right? You can have a conversation with a real estate agent that you're about to hire as a growth agent and have a conversation, right? They'll know what's going on. They'll understand the play, right? So you want that kind of savvy real estate agent who knows how to sell. He or she just hasn't been successful as a real estate agent with listings and selling homes, but they understand about what you're trying to do. You're trying to connect and network with real estate agents that they know. You want to have that conversation. If they're like, well, I don't know what to say, I don't know any real estate agents, that's not the person to hire. Dan asks, what do you do if you break something through normal operation? Let's say you test the GFCI and it won't reset. Good question. I immediately turn around and look for a pat on the back, because someone should be patting me on the back for breaking this thing. Like, that's my job. I'm supposed to break stuff during a home inspection. If I use my tester and using normal operating controls, and I use my GFCI tester, right? Here's my vest, by the way. So excited about my new inspection vest. Oh, that's my flashlight. Yep. Try that out. Can't wait to get it dirty. GFCI tester, test the GFCI, and it doesn't reset in the bathroom. You know what to do? Take a picture of it and put it in the report as a correction needed. Tested it, it broke. What's really fun is to break something like stick a screwdriver, stick my screwdriver in like an old cast iron pipe, and the screwdriver goes into the cast iron pipe, right? And it starts to leak sewage out. Oh, that's great. I ain't touching that screwdriver anymore though. Click. What's really cool is I'm tapping for wood rot on the windowsill and my screwdriver goes right through, right? What I do is take a picture of it and put it in a report as a defect. I'm walking on the roof shingles and several of the roof shingles slide underneath my feet and tear because they weren't fastened. Like, what? They weren't even nailed. They were throwing them up so fast. Some of these shingles aren't even nailed, and it slid and tore underneath my foot. I take a picture of it, put it in a report. Sometimes I'll grab a trap underneath the sink and it collapses in my hand. All that chrome-plated soft brass, old traps, I take a picture of it and put it in a report. Sometimes I'll turn the dishwasher on and it leaks all over the floor. Sometimes I'll drain the master bathroom jetted tub filled with 20 gallons of water. I drain it, and down below, it's draining out of this ceiling into the kitchen. I take a picture of it and put it in the report. Sometimes I'll push a remote control on, or the button for the garage door, and the garage door goes and pops off of the rail. One of the wheels pops off, and it's now hanging like that. The garage door is hanging. I immediately take a picture and put it in the report. I do not pay for anything that I break during a home inspection, unless I knock over a vase or something with my big elbow. Whoa, I'm like a bull in a china closet. If I'm walking through a china closet, if I'm walking through a store and I knock over a vase, whatever, yeah, I'm going to pay for that. But if it's during a home inspection, I'm following standards of practice using normal operating controls, and I'm inspecting things, and something breaks in my hand. Wow, this is great. Look what happened. I found this for you. Look, this breaks when you push the button. That's my job. I'll put it in the report so that I can get fixed. Because you don't want to find it. You don't want to do that yourself when you move in, right? I'm here to find those things so that when you move in, and you ring the doorbell and it doesn't work, I found that already. I didn't break the doorbell. It goes on and on and on, right? You're walking up the pull down stairs into the attic, and the wooden step, I've done this. I'm not that fat. It's supposed to hold me, and the step breaks, right? Oh, I take a picture of that, put it in a report, right? maybe we'll disagree on the fat part, but that step is not supposed to break. And if it breaks underneath my feet, good thing it broke. Good thing I broke it. That's my job. I'm supposed to break stuff and put it in the report. Okay. Okay. I'm not so funny. Mary, thanks. Let's see. Ron, all 4 can be done at the same place? Yeah. All 4 mock inspection reports can be written on the same place. Yep. That's all we want you to do. We want you to write a report, because that report, the secret is the report has logic in it, and it forces you to inspect the home according to the standards of practice. And it's okay if you inspect a home more than once. If you're in the business long enough, that will happen. You'll inspect a home, and then next year or 2 years or 5 years later, or maybe next week, you'll get another client interested in that home because your previous client walked away. You get another client, inspect the same home. And what I do there is I just disclose, I already inspected this home. I can't give you the report, but I just want you to know I already inspected this home. So we have kind of like an advantage. I already know where all the defects are, right? Now we're going to find some more problems. Or maybe there's no defects at all. Maybe it's a brand new home, and my client, I can't report any defects to my client. What do you do if you inspect a home and there are no problems to report? Do you charge for that inspection, or you give it for free? If you spend 3 hours on a home and there's not one problem, do you charge for your inspection, or do you do it for free? So you have to think about value. You're not charging just for your time. You're charging for the value of the information that you provide. And if the information you provide to your client is that I can't find anything wrong with this house, that's valuable information. Somebody should pay you for that. You took 3 hours. You went up and down, checked every system and component according to the standards of practice, and you can't find anything wrong. That's incredibly valuable information. You should be charging a lot of money for that information. You should overwhelm your clients with valuable information, right? And if the cost of that is much less than the value, then it's a good purchase decision. Now, if someone visits your website right? And you're trying to overwhelm with the value in relation to the cost, and it's about equal, right? The cost of hiring you is about the same as the value that they're getting. You've got a problem. You've got a problem with your branding. You haven't gone through the thought process of answering the question, why should I hire you? You haven't given any thought or work on the value propositions. You're not probably any different from all the rest, right? Oh, speaking of being different from all the rest, let's get to the website critique, okay? I still have time. If you got to go, go. I am recording this, so you can watch it later. Someone give me a zip code. Oh, I went to, I always get ahead of myself. I went to, oh, wait, NACHI.org/website. It's the most important thing I want to talk about. NACHI.org/website. You got to get a website. There are website companies out there. There's like GoDaddy. You got to do it yourself. There are website designers out there. There are software companies out there that do a website for you at the same time. I don't care who they are. Get what you need for your inspection business. But I found out a lot about designing websites, and it shouldn't cost more than $300 to design a website. That's why InterNACHI negotiated a very low, affordable price with InterNACHI's official vendor for inspector website designs, and that's inspectorwebsitebuilder.com, inspectorwebsitebuilder.com. And you can find them at nachi.org/website. And they'll build you a website, one-time fee of $2.99 and $16 a month. Cancel anytime. That's it. Don't pay for any management fees. Don't pay for any upgrades or edits. Don't pay for a blog. Don't pay for SEO. They do all that for you. InterNACHI's official vendor for website designs. That's inspectorwebsitebuilder.com. Go there now. If you, oh, I have a website. Not this website, right? Not these guys. They'll build you a great website that makes you money, doesn't cost you money. So you can take a look at their what? I think they have Google reviews. Yeah, we have happy clients. There they are. You can chat with them too at any time. We have happy clients. They have a ton of happy clients. I think they're approaching 500 websites by the end of this year. I think they're going to hit 500 by the end of this year. 500 websites just for 2022. That's really good. What was I going to do? Oh, inspectorseek.com. Inspectorseek.com. Someone give me a zip code. Someone text me a zip code. Call in. You're in Wisconsin. Go to NACHI, NACHI.org/Wisconsin. Okay. Someone give me a zip code. Okay. Thank you. Daniel says 34639. Land O'Lakes, Florida. So I'm going to search for on inspectorseek.com zip code for home inspectors in that zip code. Let's see who has a website or not. First person that pops up is Daniel. Oh, another Daniel. And here's Daniel logo. I can't see all that. Don't do the shading. Oh, I can't see that writing in your logo. You should go to InterNACHI's marketing team to redesign this logo. Let's see. You have a website here. Let's check out the website. Ooh. I would not eat at a restaurant that has an error on their website address. So something's wrong here. Okay. So I know what Daniel needs. He needs to go to nachi.org/website and click the button to get a website that works. Okay. No good there, Daniel. Let's go to John. There's John. John has a nice, kind of nice logo. That's cool. FBI. Are you allowed to say FBI? FBI. Let's take a look at the website. I like that. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, beautiful. That's great. This is a great website. Nothing wrong here. That's perfect. That's really good. No one reads, John. No one reads. It's too many words, way too many words. This is great. I would say you need to put this. I don't care about pools, dude. I know it's in Florida. And this looks like a mansion. And I can't afford This ain't the type of, remember, I'm a potential buyer, right? I can't afford a pool. Was you only inspect mansions, right? So what I'm buying is not this house. Remember, I'm a buyer, John. I'm buying a home. What am I looking for? I'm looking for an inspector. Replace this hero picture with this, right? Give me what I'm looking for, right? See, InterNACHI's inspector website builder, they know all this stuff. So this is a good website design, but you know, you need to design it correctly. Don't show me a mansion that I can't afford as a home buyer. Show me what I can afford, which is a master inspector. Don't tell me too much. You know, make this into a script and do a little video. I'll play a video. InterNACHI certified, that's very good. Comprehensive reporting. What about it? You're going to tell me about reporting that's comprehensive or something? What do you do? Do you give me a summary at the end of the inspection or not? Right? I don't care if your report is comprehensive. You can't even spell comprehensive. Who cares? I'm assuming that the next person, next inspector, writes comprehensive reports. Of course. Right? Oh, he doesn't write his reports comprehensive enough. I'm not gonna, that's not a value, right? But what is of value is like maybe a real estate agent visits your website and he or she sees that you give a summary list of things to go fix immediately after the inspection is performed. So you're done with the inspection, click of a button, summary comes out. These are the major problems, right? Delivery within 24 hours, repair request tool. Repair request, you mean I have to request a tool to repair? I don't know what this means. Reviewing findings. I have to review, refine. I don't understand who is doing what here. So I'm a buyer and I'm reading reviewing findings. Okay, this is good. Like no one is going to scroll. You got to change the thing. And careful with keyword loading your home page with obvious. Google's obviously seeing that you're putting a bunch of, you might as well throw in zip codes too if you're going to do this. A lot of towns on your home page that you service. I get it. Should say surrounding areas. They may penalize you. I'm not sure. Buyback guarantee what? Buyback guarantee what? Is included, but included, right? I don't want to learn more. It's included, right? Schedule it now, right? I like the little schedule now, our services, call, email, or schedule. Where's text? Oh, there, call. Very good. I like this blog, contact us. This is really nice. It's a good one. I can't see. Oh, schedule now. It's perfect. Schedule now, calendar. Online scheduling. Takes me a while to click this. Oh, okay, and then Spectora. Spectora's got perfect. I'd give a little header here, right? This is for SEO. The person who designed this is missing, the obvious. So you need right here, you need words, text. Google is indexing this page and it doesn't know what this is, I bet. So you need text here. You need to tag it H1. You need a sentence underneath it and tag it H2, right? So that when this is scrolled and indexed, the internet knows that this is the online scheduling feature. Schedule your inspection online. And then a sentence about scheduling your inspection online. You need to hire somebody who knows how to design a website. No full view, no criticism. The full view home inspection service or whatever. This is my recommendation to your website designer. Keep your website designer. You don't have to go to InterNACHI's, but you need a header and you need to tag it. Just update this. This is the most important page, and there's hardly anything here that the internet can see. That's what I'm saying. Ugh. That's really nice. Oh, dude, you need your picture on where is the home page? You need your picture right here, right there, man. Pam, right? I don't know what all this is. Visual mode. What does that mean? Do I click it? It's not doing anything. Okay. Oh, and get rid of this box. Where's this box? Where's this JPEG? Yeah. See the white around it? Right. Go PNG. Tell your person PNG these. PNG. I need PNGs on these. Okay. I love critiquing websites. Anybody else? Let's go to a different zip code. There's one. Anthony says 94401. that a zip code? Michael Wang comes up first. San Mateo. You got to do that logo again. What is that around that? I can't even read it. Okay, redo your logo. InterNACHI will redo your logo for free. That's why I'm recommending it, right? Let's get rid of these guys. Expected once, expected right. I love it. So where are we? What? We better be in Massachusetts, right? On the coast of Massachusetts. Is that where we are? Where are we? Where is this place? Alameda, California. Okay, I'm not familiar with Alameda. Does Alameda look like this? This looks like Ireland on a coast somewhere in Massachusetts. That's what popped up to me. But if this is Alameda, California home, then that makes total good sense, except I know what Alameda, California homes look like. Why are you giving me this information? I already know what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for this home. Remember, I'm a buyer. I'm not looking for this home. I could care less who lives here. Is this your home? Is this your expensive home? No wonder you charge so much, right? You're giving all the wrong impressions. What you want is to fulfill my need. I'm trying to find a home inspector and schedule right now because I'm buying a home in Alameda, California. Where's this home inspector? Where is this, right? Is this you? Come on. Oh, give me what I need. I can't find you. About us. You know my thing about us, right? Is this you? Like it's not tagged. So I don't know if this is you. If this is you, I need to see your name underneath. Tell me this is you and your family, right? Tell me a little bit about you and your family, why you're a home inspector. And is this you? And is your clients? Michael Wang. Is this you, Michael? It's fantastic. But you got to tell me this is Michael. Michael, you're doing great. Like, but this here is really, really good information about why I should be able to trust you. I haven't met you yet, but I can trust you because Michael, he's borrowing trust from InterNACHI, essentially. Trust me as your home inspector because I'm trained and certified by InterNACHI, world's largest organization of home inspectors, right? It takes a lot to attain that credential, that CPI credential. Trust me, but this can be taken out and put real big somewhere, like about me. Boom, certified, like put that CPI logo there. The CPI, where is it? Is it on my hat? Here it is. Put that. That's why I wear a hat like that. Put that right there on your website and identify these total strangers. I have no idea. What does RC stand for? I thought your name is Michael, right? I don't get it. Okay, just a couple things. No, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to help and have fun. And just, we can help you be your best. I want you to be your best with your marketing, your website, right? 3, let's go, one more. Anybody else? 3, we did 33411, right? Okay, 42754, 42754, right? Thanks, Heather. This is, where is this? Leachfield? I'm so dumb. Is that called Leachfield? Leachfield, Illinois? Is that what that is? Where are we? Oh, here it is. Leachfield, sorry, Kentucky. Heather, Integrity Home Inspection. Heather has no website. I ain't eating there. I ain't eating at Heather's restaurant, pizza shop. I don't care if it's the best burger in town. I ain't going. I cannot take my wife out on a guess that this is going to be a good dinner, babe. Nope. You got to get a URL. Where do you get that? nachi.org/everything. nachi.org/everything. Step 5 is all about getting a domain, a logo, a website, and free inspection job leads. Go to nachi.org/everything. Step 5. Okay, John Taylor's next. John Taylor Inspections. John Taylor, that's nice, except this logo could be redesigned, right? Serifs in a logo is really difficult. But I love the T. Is it a sword? Taylor, just the T, right? What's this circle thing around there? And why is the T really close to the edge? Why don't you just take out all the background? right? And make it white, it'll really pop. If you're going to keep black, it needs to have a nice border. Things that are close to the edge of something, of a margin or a delineation, is uncomfortable to look at. So if you had black here and black here, it would be easier, right? And I don't think if I blow this up, you're going to lose resolution because all these little dots in here are going to be lost. And I'll tell you, dark blue on a dark background is hard to read. White, bright on black is good, or best, something dark, colorful on a white background is good. Let's see the website. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. There you go. You did it. This is beautiful. See how different that is? And this is really nice. This is nice. Now I can see. I'm not convinced. John, about the circle thing. I don't understand what that is. Veteran owned, operated. Very good, sir. Your home is our business. I like that. Who gave you that? Unlike, I have no direct financial. Okay, this is important for you to say. You got it. I would put your picture right here so that you are saying this, right? So it only took me until I saw this, right, that it's going to be you saying this. Now it really means something. I had to go through this. I had to go through this. This is like 50 words. I had to go through this, go through this, go through this, until I realized you are trying to tell me something very important. That's important to you, for me to know that you have integrity. You have no direct financial interest in this thing. You're going to be a true third-party, neutral, trusted home advisor at this moment in time that's so critical to you. Man, I'd do that in a video, maybe. Just put it right here, man. Let it play, right? Because it took me a long time before I realized, oh, what I just read was really important. And the perspective is now changed. I thought, you're just blah, 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 something. I'm like, oh, right? But it's coming from you. Huh. Yeah. So I would think about this. Less is better. Tell me this maybe later, right? This is important for SEO purposes, but maybe tell me this later. You can tell me this, veteran owned and operated, with InterNACHI's logo. Once you put the InterNACHI logo, veteran owned and operated, we have those logos so you can use. Why tailor inspection services? Yeah, that is the question that we've been talking about in this coaching session. You got to answer that question. Get a free home maintenance book. You're the best. And it's customized. John, you're amazing. Every inspection backed by a 90-day guarantee. I'm InterNACHI certified, and price versus value. I'm not sure what you mean. I understand what you mean, but tell me what you mean, right? And we are InterNACHI certified. And every inspection includes a guarantee. Free home maintenance book included. You have to say less. Request a quote. I'd rather schedule. Requesting a quote, I really don't have time. But I'd rather schedule. If you can get to schedule now, that's great. And this is fantastic. I want you to highlight this somehow. This text doesn't convey that. You may want to use the veteran owned, right? I really respect that. So you really need to pump that up. Yeah, this is really important. Contact us, schedule. Maybe like text me. There are tools, John, that you can have that just help you communicate and convert a website visitor into a client. And let me tell you where that is. Oh boy, it's on my website. Watch. You go to Big Ben Inspections, right? You click the schedule now, and you get this call me now button, right? You click the call me now button. Your website visitor is visiting your website, right? They click the call me now button and their phone rings and your phone rings. That's like really weird. It's amazing, right? So that's probably what you want, right? So use the InterNACHI's call me now button. And it's at, oh boy, call. Every website should have this. Every website that InterNACHI's official vendor for website designs at nachi.org/website puts the call me now button because it's amazing. Call_button. It was a long time ago we used underscores for some dumb reason. nachi.org /call_button. Put that on your website, John. I think that would help. You can even put it up high, maybe up here, you know. Oh, what's schedule now? Too much. Don't ask for my name. Let me just get into choosing. Spectora has, this is Spectora. Spectora has a quicker way to schedule an inspection, okay? Sample report services qualifications. Yeah, that's great. Fantastic. Awesome. You're missing the veteran owned logo. Go to nachi.org/logos. Okay, John? Yeah, just a couple things. I love it. Love it, man. Really good. There it is. Veteran owned logo. Okay. There it is. American. That's Canadian. You want to do one more? Did anybody have any time? What do you think? How do you handle multiple? Terry asks, how do you handle the multiple calls from the Call Me Now button feature while out on inspection with another client? Sorry. What a problem. You have a ton of people calling you to schedule an inspection. That's a good problem to have, Terry. That is the best question too. Thank you. That's really good. What do I do with all the questions there, all the calls that are going to come in? It's a legitimate question. I don't mean to laugh, but that is a great question to ask. Like, what do I do when I get to the point where I have so many people calling me? I don't know how to handle my current clients. This happened to me because I was in the same position. So here's my phone. So during an inspection, in the beginning, you're everything. You're the marketing, you're the phone call, you're doing the scheduling, you're doing everything, right? And so you've got to answer every phone call. And I don't mind that. So what you do is you look down and you realize it's your business line and someone wants to hire you. So you take a break. You tell your client, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, this is one of my clients. If I may have just a moment, I need to take care of one of my clients, if that's okay with you. And then we'll get right back to where we were. That's what I would say to my client that I'm inspecting. I'm looking at the water tank, right? And we're talking about the TPR valve needing to extend to the floor. Ding, 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 ding. And I go, oh, this is one of my clients, right? If I may have a moment to take care of one of my clients, it must be important. And we'll jump right back to where we were. If you'd like to continue on to the rest of our house, I'll find you. But I need to take care of my client if that's okay with you. And of course they're going to say, yeah, because you are now inviting them into your network of clients. By the way, you have clients, not customers. Customers buy pizza slices. Clients, you have to be licensed, certified, and a professional to have clients. And that's what you are. You're not selling widgets, right? You're a professional who has a network of clients that you personally take care of at any moment if you need that person, right? So someone in your network, bunch of clients you take care of, someone pops up, needs your attention, they call you during an inspection, and you tell your future client that one of my previous clients needs me. Is that okay if I help? I'm going to take care of you. Obviously, we're at an inspection, but I need to attend to this. And I'll just ask them if it's an emergency. And if it's not, I can call them back later. That's what you have to think about, that you're building a network of clients that you take care of, and you're welcoming everyone into your network. And when you have a phone call come in, maybe multiple ones, Terry, that's great. It shows that you're in demand and you take care of your clients. That's what I did. I think that's a pretty good move. I haven't heard anything different on how to handle that situation. That's how I would handle it, and that's how I did handle it. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Timothy, I think you're right. Thanks for all the information. It's been wonderful. Let's go back to nachi.org/webinars or all these, right? Let's let's take these things out, right? And then let's take this out and let's leave everybody with these URLs, nachi.org/webinars for the next webinar, nachi.org/simple for the inspection business and marketing made simple videos, nachi.org/everything for everything you need in a step-by-step process, and nachi.org/website to get a new custom website for your home inspection business that makes you money and doesn't cost you money. All right, everyone. I'm Ben Gromyko from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. This was a really fun hour and a half or so inspector coaching session. I'll see you on the next webinar. Thank you. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. Bye. See you on the next one.